Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Oh my goodness. Thanks for stopping by. If I can stop choking to death, I can do the show. Thanks for stopping by today. It's great to be with you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And the weather here in Tampa is just lovely for now. But it'll soon, I think it was like 97 or something yesterday, some ridiculous number. It gets awfully hot around here, but I guess it's better than snow and whatnot. But the weather, you can't do too much about it except, try to accommodate it. You can do something about your health, right? And that's what we hope to help you do as we do the show every day. And we appreciate your listenership wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show and whatever you may be doing. Udo Erasmus, Dr. Erasmus will be by. Many of you know who he is. Maybe some of you don't. He's been around quite a while. He has made his, he's built his reputation on embracing oils and talking about fats and oils and his point of view about that and how he believes they contribute to health. And he always makes for an interesting guest. I'm anxious to see what he has to say today. I think he wants to talk about probiotics, but I'll get him to comment on oils and what he thinks. And, there are others that disagree with him to some extent. There are those who would say no oil in a diet. Oh, yeah. That point of view exists. Those are the folks that embrace the plant-based paradigm. And that paradigm represents a shift when it's portrayed as plant-based, whole food plant-based, no meat, no oil. The no oil component does represent, in my view, a somewhat of a slight, maybe not so slight, a paradigm shift. And it's not without debate and those who disagree and back and forth on it. That's fine. It's all good. It's how you sort things out. I sort of like it. You can do it in ways that are rhetorically appropriate, sensitive, and hopefully convincing one way or another. You can always participate in the conversation. We invite you. I love talking to you. If you're watching or listening to the show, whatever, call anytime you want, 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. It is toll-free if you're calling outside the continental United States. It's 813-636-8255. We have people that listen all over the world. We know that because they contact me, send me an email to Dr. Garko, Garko, all lowercase. Dr. Garko at letstalknutrition.com. Belarus, South America, different places in Europe. It's all good. We like it. I like that international connection. People in different cultures, live in different countries and cultures, sometimes have very different points of view about health and wellness and well-being, diet, lifestyle, and it's interesting. You learn, difference is not a bad thing. There's a lot of similarities, but, it's always nice to know how other people live. That's why traveling is so interesting, right? You go and see other parts of the world and see how in these different places to see how people live. Many times it's very similar, but also it can be very unique and different. Yeah. Maybe you want to adopt some of that, maybe you don't. Differences, some of those differences. Complementary, symmetrical. Yeah. So please call. Don't hesitate. Please visit the LTN Facebook page, Let's Talk Nutrition Facebook page. Like the page, share the page. You can always message me there too, if you like. Speaking of worldwide, there's a study that was trending this morning, implicating Eastern Europe, Central Asia, the Middle East, South America, the Sub-Saharan Africa, and Oceania. Let's throw that in too. And what I'm talking about is that cardiovascular diseases, as a constellation of diseases, causes 1/3 of deaths worldwide. I know statistics are abstractions of reality. I get that. But let's just think about that for a second. 1/3 of the people on the planet, and I bet you Stephen could find how many people occupy the planet at this time, how many billion. 1/3 die of cardiovascular diseases. That's not just statistically significant. That's profoundly important. Stephen tells me 7.5 billion people occupy this planet. 1/3 of, what's 1/3 of 7.5 billion? 1/3 of them die of this category of diseases, cardiovascular diseases. That's stunning. There's a clue. There's a clue. Why is that? Just use our common sense here. Is that genetic? Do you think that 1/3 of the people on the planet are genetically coded to die of cardiovascular diseases? Most likely not. The larger portion of the variance for those deaths, in my view, is accounted for by diet and lifestyle. And I think diet is a big factor, maybe counts for most of the variance. And I haven't done this analysis, but I'll bet you track it. And you start with maybe you start at the beginning of the 20th century. You could start with 19th, we'll go forward, or how far you want to go back, and begin to track whenever they kept records, such records. And you will note, I'll bet you will find a linear relationship between when the diet shifted from a whole food, plant-based primarily diet to a more processed diet. Not whole foods, more processed, and more meat. You will see a rise in heart disease and other cardiovascular issues, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and so on. That's my guess. The countries with the greatest number of cardiovascular deaths after they accounted for population size, are found throughout Eastern Europe, Central Asia, the Middle East, South America, Sub-Saharan Africa, and Oceania. Wow. They said that additionally, the steep declines experienced by the U.S., we have gone down, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, South Korea, and countries in Western Europe over the past 2 decades have begun to taper off and plateau. Let me just say to you quickly, it is true that heart disease has declined in this country. It's not because deaths associated with it has not happened because people are living healthier and eating healthier. It's because of better medical care. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition. Cardiovascular ready.
During the life cycle, the type and amount of probiotics needed for best results changes as the body ages and experiences different health conditions. For this reason, Udo's Choice Probiotic Blends by Flora are available in formulations and concentrations based on published clinical studies. The Udo's Choice line of probiotics offers 7 powerful probiotic blends that are specifically formulated to be age and condition specific for either infants, children, adults, advanced adults, or those with specific health needs. All 7 blends of Udo's probiotics use only medicinal strains of friendly probiotic bacteria. Each of the Udo's Choice probiotics are multi-strain formulas, which means they benefit the entire intestinal tract. Take a proactive approach to maintaining gastrointestinal well-being, a core foundation of overall good health, by using the right probiotic supplement. Udo's Choice probiotics are science-based, condition-specific, vegetarian, raw, and gluten-free. Find them in the cooler at local health food stores.
It's no secret that as we age, our bodies go through a lot of changes. Most people believe aches and pains are an inevitable part of the aging process, but it doesn't have to be. You can do something about it. Collagen is the major component of connective tissue in the body and is the foundation of ligaments, tendons, cartilage, and bones. After age 25, natural collagen production typically slows at a rate of about 1.5% per year. Fast forward to age 50 and your body could be producing 35% less collagen, possibly resulting in weakened connective tissue and bones. Collagen Joint Complex by NeoCell is an all-natural, complete joint formula that contains collagen, glucosamine, chondroitin, and hyaluronic acid, which are the 4 key nutrients needed to support the health of our joints. To learn more about NeoCell's full line of joint support, beauty, and anti-aging products, visit neocell.com or visit your favorite local health food store nationwide.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted Best Independent Chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing. Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Flora, premium organic oils, teas, tonics, and supplements. Jarro Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
A little bit of breaking news. Roger Ailes has passed away. He's 77 years old, cause of death unknown. Of course, Roger Ailes was the architect of Fox News and raised the conservative movement to heights that once did not, prior to him, had never been achieved. Yes, Roger Ailes dead at age 77. He had just been let go from Fox News not too long ago and was caught up in all that embroglio there about sexual harassment and this and that. It was a mess. Now passed away. I wonder, that must have been awfully stressful. Cause of death unknown. He certainly was overweight. I don't know if he had heart disease. I don't know what the cause of death was. Yeah, Roger Ailes dead at age 77. 877, our condolences to his family. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. Call the show, text me if you want. Go on Twitter, Dr. Garko, at Dr. Garko or at LTN Radio. Facebook, like the page. Talking about this new study, 1/3 of the population of the Earth, so there's over 7 billion people on it, 1/3 of 7 billion of those people die of a cardiovascular-related disease. Just amazing. They reported on Medical News Today that in 2015 there were more than 400 million people living with cardiovascular disease and nearly 18 million cardiovascular deaths worldwide. They said that from 1990 to 2010, the age-standardized death rate from cardiovascular disease dropped globally, driven by improvements in high-income countries. But that progress, they said, has slowed over the last 5 years. In 1990, there were 393 deaths for every 100,000 people from cardiovascular disease around the world. That fell to 307 deaths per 100,000 in 2010. And then it slightly increased to 200 and decreased only slightly to 286 per 100,000 over the next few years. Interesting how we are vulnerable to cardiovascular disease. The arteries in particular. Of course, you have the heart and the vascular system. The artery, the endothelium, the lining of the arteries is sensitive, to say the least, to insults. It can be damaged. It doesn't apparently take too much to damage the endothelium. And free radicals certainly will do their job on that endothelium in very quick work. In certain foods that we consume, a lot of these processed foods that are pro-inflammatory in nature, a lot of the oils will damage the endothelium. I know that Dr. Esselstyn believes that that is one of the biggest threats to the endothelium. That's why he advocates for a plant-based diet, no meat, no oil, for his patients who have heart disease. He's a cardiac surgeon at Cleveland Clinic. So it is interesting to see how vulnerable we are. And when we find the intact remains of some of our ancient ancestors, we find that, like Ötzi, the Iceman, was found packed in ice. He had cardiovascular disease. I've reported on him several times over the years. They keep studying him. He had cardiovascular disease. Interesting. This report is extensive. I won't share the rest of it, but you got the headline. There's something else that trended this morning that I thought was rather interesting, and it deals with doctors. And it focuses on the age of the physician. And I'm trying to get my mitts on. What they found was, in a word here, that the age of the doctor makes a difference. And succinctly, that older physicians, that the rate of dying in the hospital was higher when the physician was older compared to younger physicians. Now, it wasn't a huge difference. Come back, I'll expand on this a little bit more. I was talking with somebody about it, and they thought, gee, that sounds backwards to me. It sounds like it would be, they thought that a physician being older, the patients would have a better chance of not dying in the hospital under the doctor's care. Well, that's not borne out by this study. 877-897-8255. Interesting observation. Now, again, I'll come back. I'll tell you the difference. It's not a huge difference, but it's enough of a difference to make a clinical difference. 877-897-8255. 877-897-TALK. Let's talk nutrition for sure, coast to coast.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering. You're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, algae for life. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. NeoCell, the true science of collagen. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing. Some breaking news. Roger Ailes dead at age 77. Cause of death unknown. I don't know. He had heart disease, cancer, what? That'll probably get reported, but Roger Ailes is dead at age 77. Of course, Roger Ailes was responsible for the emergence of Fox News and the whole conservative movement rose with the inception of his appearance at and building of Fox News. We don't do political show here. I'm just reporting. And he was let go not long ago, 6 months ago or so, from Fox News, and caught up in all that nastiness over there regarding sexual harassment and this and that. I don't know. I'm sure that must have been very stressful. I don't know if that was a contributing factor, but make of it what you will. Roger Ailes dead at age 77. Udo Erasmus, Dr. Erasmus will be my guest here. He's waiting in the wings. I'll get him on in just one moment. I want to put a cap on the story that I'm reporting on. It's published in British Medical Journal, and they found that hospitalized patients had a slightly higher risk of dying when treated by older, what they call in England, hospitalists. Those are internists, internal medicine specialists who oversee the care of the acutely ill hospitalized patients. Yeah. They said in the press release that the results would suggest the importance of continuing medical education throughout the span of a physician's professional career. Reading between the lines, that maybe the older doctors aren't up to date with some of the newer therapies and treatments and medications and this and that. And younger doctors are, and hence the patient has a better shot. Now, the difference is not all that great. Statistically, the researchers note that the absolute difference in the death rates was modest, yet they said it was clinically significant. 10.8% among patients treated by physicians 40 and younger, compared to 12.1% death rate among those treated by physicians 60 and older. They translated that into one additional death for every 77 patients treated by physicians that were 60 years of age and older, as compared to those treated by doctors 40 years of age and younger. Again, make of that what you will. As I said, Udo Erasmus is my guest. Dr. Erasmus has been on my show several times before in the past, and affiliated with an educator for Flora. Flora, in the spirit of transparency, is a sponsor of Let's Talk Nutrition. Dr. Erasmus, of course, is internationally known. He's an author and recognized as an authority on natural health. And for, at least 2 decades, he has put a lot of emphasis and focus on fats and oils as they pertain to human health. And he's written any number of books on the topic, a couple of them on my shelf, and refer to them. We always enjoy having him on. He does bring, something a little different to the conversation. I tend to see him as having more of an international point of view about things, not necessarily so parochial to one country, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that. Dr. Erasmus, welcome back. Did I misrepresent your point of view by saying that you tend to be more international in the way you think about things, more open?
No, I think I actually wrote it down because I liked it. No, it's I do travel quite a bit around the world, talking about health, and I do have a broader view. I also have a broader view on nature, because I didn't just study nutrition and I didn't just study supplements. I actually studied sciences and then biological studies. And so my perspective comes from that broader view of biology. Like, for instance, we talk about probiotics. 10% of all the biomass on the planet is bacteria. So the idea that we could ever get rid of bacteria is like total pipe dream. So, and the way bacteria work is some of them would like to live inside of us because it's warm there and there's lots of food, but they would make us sick or could kill us if they did. And then the second kind of bacteria is everywhere, and they recycle dead material, dead biological, dead creatures. And then the third one is there's got to be something that protects us from those. And that's what the probiotics do.
So the first category, what would you, if you had to label them, you would call them what?
I call them the sick bacteria.
And the second category?
Second one are the rot bacteria.
The what?
The rot bacteria.
Uh-huh. And the third,
the things, they turn them over.
Yeah. And
they recycle them.
Sure.
Yeah. And then the third ones are the protective ones.
That's interesting. I've often made the comment on the show when I'm talking about diet and lifestyle and the violations that people commit, and then they get into this idea of cheat days, and they're going to behave 5 days a week and then cheat one day, which ends up being 2 or 3. And I often say, it's a bad idea for any number of reasons, but I say you cannot bargain with or cheat or fool biology. The cells have a memory of all that you do. They take copious notes, don't they? You don't get away with anything. No, it's true. Every molecule has a consequence. Every molecule has a consequence.
And you may not be able to measure it by the crude instruments we use to measure things, but it still does what it does wherever it goes in your body.
As you have traveled around the world, moving in and out of these different countries and cultures, is there one or two things or whatever, any number, that struck you as so startling that really changed your point of view about things that you learned in that culture and the way they live, eat, and so on?
No, I would say things are getting worse everywhere.
Is that right?
Frying, this the worst thing we've ever invented to do with our food, is everywhere. And but in the midst of everything getting worse, for the majority of people, things are getting better for the minority of people that actually is deliberate about how they live on this planet.
It's interesting, the notion of frying. We come back, I want to talk to you about that a little bit, because I know in Asian cultures, using woks and this and that is an important point, an important way of cooking food and eating, preparing food. I want to come back, I want to just ask you a little bit about that. Dr. Erasmus makes an interesting point. The frying of food. It's the heat, the heat and oils, vulnerable, free radicals. He'll explain. LTN, Coast to Coast.
Don't be stressed out or anxious. Take Hempanol, the only raw CO2 hemp extract available. It's 100% organic with wild oreganol P73 extract. You might have heard about CBD, but there's no comparison. Hempanol has the power and potency you need to support your nervous system, stay calm and focused, and maintain a healthy immune system. Unlike other CBD oils, Hempanol contains the full spectrum of phytocannabinoids. Take Hempanol and feel great. And if you suffer from insomnia and can't seem to get that full night's rest, try Hempanol PM. Hempanol PM is specifically formulated to get you the rest you need without feeling sluggish when you wake. It's non-addictive, completely natural, and leaves you feeling energetic and ready to take on the day. To place your order, to find out where to find Hempanol in your area, call 1-800-243-5242, 800-243-5242, or visit us at oreganol.com.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Is getting a good night's sleep a challenge? Fortunately, there's a superior fast-acting sleep formula called Tranquil Sleep from Natural Factors. This non-habit-forming supplement contains a unique combination of melatonin, 5-HTP, and L-theanine, which works in harmony with your body's natural sleep hormones. Tranquil Sleep can help you fall asleep, stay asleep, sleep sounder, and wake up refreshed, all without feeling drowsy in the morning. The key benefit comes from increasing the time spent in the deeper stages of sleep. It's only in these deeper levels of sleep that we truly experience the rejuvenation, regeneration, and recuperation that sleep provides. Even if you think you get a good night's sleep, give Tranquil Sleep a try. You might be surprised with how much better you've slept by waking up with more energy and enthusiasm to start your day. Learn more at naturalfactors.com.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new: agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. North American Herb and Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Dr. Udo Erasmus is my guest. He's not a fan of frying. Dr. Erasmus, as you've traveled around the world, you notice that frying has been introduced into, it's a common way of preparing food. In Asian cultures, has using the wok and oils and heating oils, has that been part of that culture, that generally in that part of the world for centuries, or no?
Well, yes, to some extent, because they had to kill the unfriendly bacteria, but they didn't do it to the extent they do it now. Everything is fried now, and so it's quite different. But the biggest thing, because we're going to be talking about probiotics,
sure.
The biggest thing is you use frying, or you even use water heat. You kill the friendly bacteria that need to be protecting you, and then you got to replace them. And most people are not to the point where they really understand that yet. Mm-hmm. And that's true pretty much across the cultures. What's going on in America is pretty much going on everywhere in the world. Sometimes they're a little behind. They're usually not ahead. But everything that's bad in America is spreading around the world.
Yeah, and then we help them. Then we help them catch up.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Please explain to the listener and the viewer of the show why frying is so deleterious to the oils and so destructive to the oils.
Well, it changes molecules from natural to unnatural, and unnatural molecules don't belong in the body. Our genetic program knows how to work with nature, but not with molecules that never existed in nature. And so frying causes all kinds of problems, from inflammation to cancer. So bad idea, but and then it kills the probiotics and the enzymes that are in raw foods. They're destroyed, and so it's just like really a bad idea.
Sure.
Nature's mandate was fresh, whole, raw, and organic.
Sure.
When you get fresh, whole, raw, and organic, you get your probiotics, you get the enzymes that help digestion, and you get all the nutrients and the molecules in their natural form.
Sure.
That the genetic program knows how to work with.
And it seems like frying, metaphorically, could be like clear cutting a forest. Frying just wipes out all of the, right?
Yeah,
Strips
really.
the land of all the nutrients, if you will.
Yeah.
I also recall, let me see if my memory's good on this. Maybe I dreamed this, I don't know. But I recall you saying something about microwaves in one of my conversations with you. And I think you said to me one time, you broke up with your girlfriend, you got a divorce, and you left the microwave behind. Is that true? Did I make that up just now?
Yeah, no, she took it.
She took it. Okay. You're not a fan of microwaves either.
No, I'm a fan of eating the way nature made foods, which really goes down to fresh, whole, raw, organic, mainly plant-based whole foods.
Oh.
And if you have to cook them to kill unfriendly bacteria, then you do that with water. But then you have to replace the probiotics that were killed when you cooked. And the enzymes and
it's interesting. You said plant-based. You're familiar with Dr. John McDougall, right?
I am.
What do you think of him?
He's I like what he does. I don't agree with everything he does, but basically that whole group of people, they eat plant-based whole foods, and they use those to reverse many degenerative conditions.
Yeah, whole food, plant-based, no meat, no oil.
Correct.
That's Dr. Esselstyn, Dr. McDougall.
Correct.
And that Dr. Barnard, Neil Barnard, that whole crew.
Yeah.
That's an interesting paradigm.
Yeah.
You don't subscribe to no oil.
Yeah, the part where I disagree with the most, they don't use oils even when they're made with health in mind, and I understand why, because most oils are not made with health in mind. And I would add certain supplements. They don't tend to use them. I would use supplements, especially probiotics, because
absolutely
they have so many huge, important functions in the digestive tract. And when we kill them by the way we make our food, we need to replace those. And even if we eat raw foods, it's still a good idea to take them, just because they keep all the rest of what's going on in the digestive tract under control.
You're listening to Dr. Udo Erasmus, educator for Flora. Dr. Erasmus, internationally known. I've always thought that he had an international perspective. I find him to be, in my reading of his ideas and here listening to him on my show, to be pretty open-minded, more how can I say, Renaissance-based. He looks at, I think, as I've listened and read your works, Dr. Erasmus, I see you have a Renaissance approach. You look at art and science of nutrition and health and biology. It's not just a hardcore scientific point of view.
Well, yes, because science is a way of looking at things, but science has never done a double-blind, placebo-controlled studies to prove that the sun rises. And when you get too anal about double-blind, placebo-controlled, you actually miss a lot of what you can observe, but not that way.
That is something I'm glad you said that, because I just said this the other day on the show. In my graduate school training, from my master's degree all the way through my PhD, I was fortunate. I had wonderful professors. And time again, one professor after another would say, it all begins with observation. And in the natural sciences, that's what they did for centuries. In the social sciences, they short-circuited that and jumped to theory and then doing experiments and not observing enough and then made a mess of things. But in a natural science, observation is the foundation of science. Thank you for saying that.
Observation is the foundation of all knowledge. If you don't pay attention, you don't learn.
Bingo. Exactly.
Not complicated.
I know. I get it. That's why Dr. Campbell's China study, that was all correlational data. That was just observation.
Yeah.
And it took an army of researchers to collect and analyze that data back in the day. Fabulous study. It was not a double-blind, placebo-controlled trial. This is why I love having Dr. Erasmus on. I could talk to him all day. We'd have a lot of fun. He's going to talk to you about probiotics today. He'll give you the breakdown and why you need to be about probiotics. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, coast to coast. We embrace the bugs, but the good bugs, so to speak, the ones that live within you and the ones with which we have evolved and have made a difference in what we are biologically, what we have become, and what we will become. LTN Coast to Coast, Dr. Erasmus will be back.
statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. Thanks for tuning in today. Dr. Udo Erasmus is my guest, pardon me, and I love having him on the show. Before I return to our conversation with Dr. Erasmus, there's something I'd like to share with you that is rather compelling. And as many of you know, over these past 6-7 months, it's been since October the 5th, 5 o'clock, when I discovered I had cancer and waging this battle. A lot of things have changed in my life, and I've seen a lot. And I've talked about it with you and have shared it with you intimately. And at every bend and turn, there's been a twist and turn. It's never a straight line in the world of cancer. It's always that way, it seems. And remarkable things happen. And it has happened to me. I want to share with you a story. Cannot give you the names because I do not have permission, so I'll speak in generalities. A close friend and colleague whose daughter was diagnosed with brain cancer, young woman, and she was getting ready to, this morning, they were to operate on her. And her dad, who's my friend and colleague, was in the room with her. And the pre-op was done. They had the IV inserted. And she was ready to go into the operating room. The anesthesiologist came in, talked to her, and said everything was fine. Then the neurosurgeon came in and asked my friend's daughter if she was ready, and asked her if she was nervous. And she responded yes to both of those. Then in front of her and her dad, my friend, he proceeded to go to the computer and check the computer one more time. And he turned the screen around to both of them, and he showed them the brain MRI that was taken this Tuesday of this week, 2 days ago. And what he discovered was the MRI revealed that the tumor had gotten smaller, not bigger. In fact, it's reported significantly smaller. This text just came into me. The neurosurgeon then called the radiologist in, and he came up and he looked at the MRI studies and concluded there was no need to operate. The whole idea of the tumor shrinking was never considered possible here because no treatment had been done. No radiation, no chemo. It's a brain tumor. She was just minutes away from going into brain surgery. Make of it what you will. Make of it what you will. And I can tell you, my friend is a pretty religious man. And every day at lunchtime, he's a colleague here where I work. He goes to church Catholic Church, and he prays. And he has prayed for me every day, and others as well. But he has prayed for me every day and others. And he, of course, prayed for his daughter. And the comment toward the end of the text message to me I just received was the power of prayer, right? When you enter into this world of cancer, you see so much tragedy, suffering, pain and suffering, and you see remarkable things happen. Sometimes inexplicable. They seem like coincidences at times, and you don't know what to make of them. And like, for example, on April 22nd, which was my birthday, it was not a good day for me. I don't know why. I didn't feel good. I felt depressed, displaced, and unwell. Just didn't feel good. Don't know why. All I had done was sleep, and I woke up that way. Didn't get out of bed till around 12:30 or so when one of my friends called me, and she came over, and I got ready, and she helped me with some things. And we ended up at Starbucks around 3:15 in the afternoon. I hadn't eaten anything. And so I had some coffee, and I was eating a sprouted bagel, vegan bagel, and I was not feeling well. And I leaned over and I looked at her at one point and I said, I hope my mother doesn't fail me. Because I pray to my mother every day and ask for her guidance and her protection. About 7 to 10 minutes later, I looked up and I looked off to my right, and who was standing almost next to me, a few feet away, was the priest that presided over her funeral, Father David. I had to look twice. Got his drink, was walking out. I stood up, and he knows me. I haven't seen him in months, and asked me how I was doing. I told him I had gotten sick in October. And I told him I had been very lucky, and all of you know the story as to why I'm so lucky. And he said, no, there's more play here. And then I said to him, I just said to my friend, I hope my mother doesn't fail me. And I said, I looked to my right, and there you were standing. And he said, you know something? I was at the movies just now, and I was going to go back to the parish. And he said, at the last minute, I decided to come in. I wasn't going to come in here today to Starbucks. Make of that what you will. Maybe coincidence. I can tell you other stories like that. So as difficult as it has been, there's been some remarkable experiences like some of that I've had, and then this experience with my friend and his daughter. I'm just saying. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. Dr. Udo Erasmus is my guest. Dr. Erasmus, welcome back to the show. It's great to have you back on. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate your participation in the show.
Thank you.
These probiotics.
Yeah.
In your mind, what percent of the variance of good health do you think they account for?
I think it's much larger than we've ever believed, because the research is now really showing that the benefits are widespread through the digestive tract, but they affect liver, immune system, gut itself, of course, that we've known that for quite a while, but even brain and behavior, including stress, including anxiety, depression, and there's even some beginnings of studies saying that they may actually decrease the symptoms in schizophrenia. So through the gut, probiotics, the friendly bacteria, actually affect the entire body. And they do it in a couple of ways. They make molecules because they have genes that we don't have, so they can make molecules that we can't make. And those get absorbed into the body and help the body. And the other way is that they inhibit unfriendly bacteria that also live in our gut from making the toxic molecules that they make that would also be absorbed into the body and then have body-wide effects. So I would say one of the biggest. I've always thought that the most neglected area is the area of fats. The second next most neglected area is digestion. And digestive enzymes, probiotics, and fiber are part of that. The probiotics play a huge role, and they have they're thousands of years of history through fermented foods, because the fermentation was always done by bacteria. So they've been around for a long time. They make they make acid, and that knocks back the growth of some of the unfriendly bacteria.
Yes.
So they create a climate in the digestive tract that is much more conducive to good health than it would be when we cook our food and kill them, which is one of the ways we got out of line with nature.
Exactly. The terrain within. These bacteria are so important to the terrain within.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract. Available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit Kyolic.com. That's KYOLIC.com. Or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
If you've ever had digestive issues slow you down, it's time to live digestively with the #1 high-potency probiotic, Ultimate Flora. Because with 50 billion live cultures inside you, life feels a little lighter, a little livelier, a little more you. No matter where life takes you, live digestively with Ultimate Flora probiotics from Renew Life. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. #1 probiotic brand with 15 billion or more cultures based on annual sales. How can a sweet little fruit gummy help you live digestively? Ultimate Flora probiotic gummies put the ultimate natural digestive support to work inside you to help you feel a little lighter, a little more you. And if raspberry lemonade's a little more you, feel bubbly in a good way with Ultimate Flora probiotic fizzy drink mix. Ultimate Flora probiotic gummies and fizzy drink mix. 2 great ways to live digestively, deliciously. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing. Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Flora, premium organic oils, teas, tonics, and supplements. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Dr. Udo Erasmus is my guest today, talking about probiotics and their relationship to us and their contribution to our overall health. At one point, I think we had a very narrow understanding and view of probiotics, and it was, they said, well, it's good for digestive health, and people just left it at that. And you heard Dr. Erasmus allude to how our understanding has expanded. It affects the internal terrain in many different ways and moves beyond the digestive system, even affects our psycho-emotional health as well. It's pretty profound. If you go on PubMed, Cochrane, or any other database, type in probiotics and health, you'll have enough hits there to entertain you for the remainder of your life on the planet. Dr. Erasmus, welcome back. Within the gut, you were talking about how these probiotics and the ones, I want you to please get to Flora and their probiotic products.
Yep.
But they're in constant battle with the pathogenic bacteria for food and territory in the gut. Isn't that right?
Yep. Lucky for us, when you get enough of the good ones, they win.
They win. The bigger the army, the greater the likelihood that you'll prevail. Yes?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but the way you get the army is if you get the right kind of probiotics, they will implant in the gut, and they'll hang out there for 10 days, eating and multiplying, as opposed to transient ones that just go through in a day. So you want to pick those. We call them human adapted. They survive stomach acid and bile because they're used to the human digestive tract, and they implant, so you get much better service from the right kind than you get from, sometimes like what you get in yogurt. It has health benefits, but only for a day. The human adapted, because they implant in the lining of your gut, you get benefits for 10 days, plus they multiply, so you're actually getting more than what you think is in the capsule if you're taking a supplement.
And I presume that the probiotic products from Flora would be the ones that are human adapted.
They're all human adapted, yep. All of them, because you get so much better results from them. They're also refrigerated because probiotics are sensitive to destruction by heat. So they're refrigerated, and I tell people, don't buy probiotics that are not in the fridge.
Why?
Because they die. They die 1% to 2% per day, whereas when you put them in the refrigerator, they die 0.1% per day. So after a year, you've lost 40%, and after a year, so 365 days, if they're not refrigerated, they may all be dead in 50 to 100 days.
Even if the manufacturer claims that they are shelf stable and don't need to be refrigerated.
Yeah, the probiotics, the lactobacilli and the bifidobacteria don't do well without refrigeration, no matter what people say. There's all kinds of things that people say. There are bacteria that have benefits that don't need refrigeration, but we don't call them probiotics. People are trying to call them probiotics, but the probiotics are basically the lactobacilli and the bifidobacteria. They're the ones that consistently get us the best.
You're listening to Dr. Udo Erasmus, educator for Flora, 877-897-8255. You can call and speak with Dr. Erasmus. It's a great opportunity. You don't get that chance very often, and we're delighted to have him on. As I understand it, the adult probiotic, the Udo's Choice adult probiotic from Flora is constituted of, am I right about, if my memory serves me, 6 strains of beneficial bacteria?
Yes, it's got 6 strains. And that's the reason for different strains is bacteria are like people; they work better in teams. And if you only have one kind, you're not getting all the benefits that different probiotics have because they all have different talents. So the best way to get them is mix them simply because teams work better than individuals.
So you want to collect probiotics that live well and play well together.
Yep. and they got to be compatible together. Not all bacteria are compatible. These are picked specifically and tested specifically for compatibility, and they work well together, and they cover the range of benefits that we're looking for.
So you can even put a collection of beneficial bacteria together, and they may not may not work so well together.
Yeah, they may not work as well as they could if you picked them better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just like a team too, right? If you got one dirt bag on your team, it's not going to work as well as if they're all in harmony and they all understand what the goal is and they all work together.
Yeah, you're looking for team players with. This
exactly
makes sense. This is great. You're listening to, again, Dr. Udo Erasmus, and the Flora. When you go into your health store, the fine health store that you shop in, you'll see it say Flora. It'll say Udo's Choice Adults Probiotic.
And we actually have them age specific. So we have one for infants in powder form, we have one for children, we have one for adults, and we have one for advanced adults. And the reason for that is the team changes during your life cycle. So we put the team together, age specific, and the amount you need increases as you age, because when your body is little, you don't need as many as when you're big. So they go from infants at 3 billion to child at 5 to adult at 17 to advanced adult at 34. And that's all done through the research, which ones are common, which ones are found in healthy digestive tracts in the different parts of the life cycle. And so they're made with that in mind.
Dr. Erasmus alludes to a very important concept that I've talked about on this show. If you're 60 and you're eating the same way, the same foods that you ate at 20, I think you're making a mistake. You need to change and adapt that diet as you change and adapt as you move through the life cycle. He suggests that with these probiotics.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Alga Life, Algae for Life, CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. NeoCell, the true science of collagen. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. Dr. Udo Erasmus is my guest today, talking about probiotics. And you need to be pro about probiotics in every sense of the word. And by the way, I know people get very habituated in taking of their supplements and eating of foods and their general health habits. That's good and bad to that. With probiotics and with supplements generally, I recommend to people to switch off brands from time to time, or to take, like with probiotics, you could take two different brands, good quality brands, because not all these probiotic companies make theirs the same way, and they may have different combination of probiotics. So if you're locked into one particular brand, you should try to be more open-minded. If you haven't tried Flora's probiotic line, Udo's Flora line, I would urge you to reconsider and keep your mind open and to do that. It's a good idea. 877-897-8255, toll free. Let's go to St. Petersburg, Florida. Allison, welcome back, or welcome to the show. Great to have you on.
Thank you.
You had a question.
Yeah, about, I actually had two questions.
Sure.
The first one was about the 80-10-10 diet. I adopted that for about 6 days, and then I ended up not really treating myself to a cooked meal, but I weigh about like 130.
Yeah.
And just pretty much about like how many fruits should I consume and like how many veggies for my weight, because I know there is like some type of calculation for it, but I'm really not good with math.
First of all, tell me how is 80-10-10 operationalized? What is that? Is that 80%?
10%, 80% carbs, 10% protein, and
10% fat. Okay, good enough. And what was your second question?
About teas. I know like our body's not made up for, taking cooked food or like hot drinks. Is tea better to drink like cold or hot, or should I stay away from tea?
All right. No, don't stay away from tea. As matter of fact, Flora has a product called Fluorescence, which I take every day, at least 4 ounces, and it's a tea. We're going to answer both of your questions. Don't hang up. Let's go to Dr. Erasmus. Dr. Erasmus, you heard Allison's questions. I can comment, but you're the guest. I would love to hear your answer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, 80-10-10 does not work for me at all. It's not enough good oils. 10% is a low-fat diet, and the low-fat diets, people tend to have dry skin and low energy levels, and we've seen that very consistently. 80% carbs would kill me. I can't do it. I do better on a low-carb, high, good fat diet. Can't be any old fat. Has to be the right fats. Has to be omega.
So you don't eat very many starchy vegetables, fruits, and what percent of
I eat fruit, but I look at it the way the planet goes. Look, 70% of the planet is covered with water. We're 70% water. That's an indicator of something. If you look at nature, plants are everywhere. Fruit is only in season in some places, and even in places where there's fruit all year round, fruit is way less than greens. So I look at it that way. I say eat more greens, eat less fruit, because I find even when I eat whole food fruits, I'll put on weight, and I'll get tired if I eat more than a little bit.
Sure.
So I say more greens, less fruit.
So,
and 80% carbohydrates is completely nuts, in my opinion. And I know people who believe it and they push it, and they and they're very convincing. I'm sorry, I tried it. It doesn't work.
Doesn't work for you.
And the point is, anybody can try it. Even if you don't have to believe me, try it. see what your body tells you.
Sure. So
your body's talking to you all the time.
So how do you distribute the macronutrients in terms of percentages, carbohydrate, fat, and protein?
I don't even count them.
Okay.
I don't have bread or pasta or noodles or
rice.
Yeah, mostly grains in the house. I eat lentils sometimes. I eat rice sometimes, but I eat a very small amount. Usually when I go out to eat, I ask them to give me more vegetables and less rice or potatoes or things like
Sure.
that. And I have a fridge full of fresh vegetables. I eat them all the time. I love the vegetables. I use tahini as a protein source, and I put Udo's oil in it because Udo's oil is a better oil than sesame oil. And then I take my digestive enzymes and take probiotics. I actually take the high dose one. I actually brush my teeth with probiotics because they're supposed to start in your mouth. And the higher up you start them, the more benefits you will get from them all the way through your digestive tract.
Sure. Now,
so I have a routine I follow, and it's not the same as it was when I was 20. I was pretty sloppy when I was 20. I pay more attention now. I just turned 75. I don't have any pain in any of my joints. I have tons of energy. So the fourth quarter of my first century looks to be very, very productive.
Good for you.
And it's a lot of it is based on lifestyle. I mean, all of it is based on lifestyle.
A diet and lifestyle.
Drugs, no medications, no drugs.
Excellent.
It's based on mostly whole food, plant-based diet. Meat and animal products are a luxury or than a staple.
So wait a second. I'm a little confused. If it's a whole food plant-based diet, but you said you eat a low carbohydrate diet, a whole food plant-based diet is carbohydrate ridden.
Well, okay. Let me make it more specific. The carbohydrates in broccoli is okay.
Yeah, I got it.
The
Good.
Carbohydrates in bread and grains and potatoes is
not
too
so
much.
I got you. Yeah. I understand. I would say to you,
I'm not carbohydrate free. And the idea is, if you eat carbohydrates, you need to burn them. If you don't burn them, they turn into fat.
Gotcha.
So, I say, carbohydrates, burn them or wear them.
Yeah.
And I limit my carbohydrate intake to whatever it works so that I don't end up gaining
weight. Now, I could say to you, Allison, there's another point of view. I agree with most of what Dr. Erasmus says. I have a different approach. A whole food, plant-based diet, no meat, no dairy. I still use a little bit of olive oil, and that works well for me. If you want to get in touch with that paradigm, you need to read people such as Dr. McDougall, Dr. Esselstyn, Dr. Barnard, and others, and look at that. They're not quite that high on the carbohydrate portion, about 70% of the diet or so, 75%. Starchy vegetables, legumes, fruits, and so on. So it's back and forth on this. It's not. Sometimes it gets confusing. We'll be back with the LTN Health question of the day.
As a family-owned company since 1968, Now Foods has spent the last 46 years building a legacy in the natural health industry as a trusted leader. Now provides a comprehensive approach to wellness by offering more than 1,400 high-quality health foods, supplements, sports nutrition, and personal care products at an affordable price. Now believes that natural is better. They don't use artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, and they offer many vegetarian, organic, and gluten-free products. Their foods are all non-GMO. Since their beginning, Now has grown to become an award-winning leader in the natural health industry. But one thing has never changed: their commitment to providing the highest quality products at the best value to empower people to lead healthier lives. High quality doesn't have to mean high price. From essential oils to amino acids, multivitamins to natural sweeteners, Now has you covered. To find a store near you that carries Now products, or for more information, visit nowfoods.com. That's nowfoods.com.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
Want to get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult? Try PGX from Natural Factors. This revolutionary product is clinically shown to help people achieve their ideal body weight in a safe, natural way. PGX helps you feel full for hours, dramatically reduces the glycemic index of any food or meal, and ultimately causes the release of the compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. 1, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and 2, improving the action of the hormone insulin. As medical doctor Mark Hyman said in his best-selling book, Eat Fat, Get Thin, if you choose to use only one supplement, PGX is the most important. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, you need the tremendous support of PGX from Natural Factors. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, visit pgx.com.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today is calcium carbonate, also known as limestone? You don't eat rocks as part of your balanced diet, so why would you choose to supplement your bone health nutritional needs with limestone? Our bodies understand and seek whole food sources of nutrition. New Chapter is proud to deliver Bone Strength Take Care, a calcium complex that delivers key bone health nutrients in the form of whole food, not rocks. Bone Strength Take Care also delivers key bone-nourishing nutrients, including vitamins D3 and K2. Vitamin K2 is of critical importance as it ensures calcium is placed in the bone where it's needed and stays out of the arteries where it's not. Discover for yourself the whole food bone health alternative to rocks. Bone Strength Take Care, the best-selling natural bone health supplement in America. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace for a good night's rest naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Renew Life, the digestive care company. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Enzymedica, the enzyme experts. North American Herb and Spice, the only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the LTN health question of the day. Earlier in the show, I was reporting on the rate of cardiovascular diseases worldwide. And according to the report, to the study, the countries with the greatest number of cardiovascular deaths after the researchers took into account population size are found throughout Eastern Europe, Central Asia, the Middle East, South America, Sub-Saharan Africa, and Oceania. Interesting. Here's the question. What percent of deaths worldwide are attributable to cardiovascular disease? Really should be diseases. They really represent a constellation of diseases. Is it 1/4, 1/3, or 3/4? What percent or how much of the deaths, how many of the deaths worldwide are attributable to cardiovascular diseases? 1/4, 1/3 of deaths, or 3/4 of the deaths worldwide? 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. Dr. Erasmus, welcome back. The caller had another question regarding teas. What's your take on the consumption of teas? Hot, cold, whatever.
Well, you can't make them cold, most of them, unless you use alkaline water, like pH 9.5 water. Then you can make cold tea. And that's actually fresher than tea made with hot water. But you have to microcluster the water so that the water can get in and bring out the tea.
Right.
So, of course, in winter you want it hot because it's cold, so the hot water is helpful in that regard. But the tea is fresher when it's cold, when you find another way to, the heat actually oxidizes the tea. So you want to do it with cold water if you want the freshness of it.
How do people do that? What would they need to do here? What do they need to get?
You can get a machine that you hook onto your tap that changes allows you. It makes water from pH 11.5 to pH 2.5, and you use 9.5. Literally, you just get the 9.5 water, and you put the tea bag in it, and raise and lower it, and the tea just happens.
So it's alkaline water.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. 9.5. That's interesting. Flora has a product called Fluorescence, by the way, right? You know that.
Yes, Fluorescence is a tea that's very good for detox and has a very good reputation. It's been around for a long time. It's a long story attached to it. It's a very good product.
Yeah, I use it every morning. So let's go to Tampa, Florida here. Del, welcome to the show. You had a question about refrigerate or not. I assume you're talking about probiotics?
Yes, indeed. I see Flora all over the place, and every time I see it, it is out on the shelves. Does that mean it's just degrading out there? Because I've never seen it refrigerated. About the importance of it.
It's always refrigerated in the stores.
It should be.
Flora's. I don't know if you're talking, because people call Flora they call probiotics Flora. That's different. This is the company's called Flora, and the brand is Udo's Choice. That's always in the refrigerator.
So
I'm sorry, the brand
is called Udo, like his first name, Udo's Choice.
Choice.
I think that's a problem because there are products out there in the probiotic section that say Flora.
Yeah, well, that because they're referring to the flora in your gut. It's sometimes those bacteria are called flora.
Yes.
Okay, that's not the brand.
No, that's not the brand.
The brand is Udo's Choice.
The brand.
Okay, then that's my mistake.
So what Dr. Erasmus has to do is drop Erasmus and now change his last name to Choice.
My name is Udo Choice.
We call him Dr. Udo's Choice.
And we have them age specific, but we also have them condition specific. There's one that's a tablet that you dissolve in your mouth after the meal, and that's actually dentists use that for oral hygiene. Very, very nice. Also very good for breath if you brush your teeth with. We have one for yeast. It's called Super 8. Super 5 is the lozenge, and then Super Bifido Plus, which is a very high dose, 102 billion, and that's for more serious issues.
What's the one you can brush your teeth with? What's that called?
Well, you can brush your teeth with any of them, but the ones that taste best, I use Super Bifido Plus. That's the high dose one. If you brush your teeth at night with them and leave them in your mouth, don't rinse your mouth, go to bed with probiotics in your mouth, you wake up with exponentially less severe bad breath in the morning.
Would that also affect the dry mouth?
Try it and see. Because I don't know the answer
to
that because I don't have dry mouth.
Yeah.
So, and the the higher up you start them, the more benefit you'll get. That's why start in the mouth, because they have benefits in your mouth, your esophagus, your stomach, and the rest of your intestine. If you
I'm a big fan of probiotics.
Yeah,
well,
They should not be enteric coated, because then you miss half the benefits, because it doesn't open up until way down.
Mm-hmm.
I asked one person once, can you overdose on probiotics? She said, no, load up.
No, the only way you can overdose on probiotics is that you'll spend your retirement fund on them. But they will not hurt you.
I got it.
They will not hurt you, but take what's recommended, because the numbers that we use are made with the research in mind, and taking 600,000 billion isn't going to get you more benefits than 100 billion.
Right. By the way, Del, I have to cut you off, but let me ask you, Del, would you happen to know the answer to today?
I just remembered it was a high number, but I don't qualify.
Yeah, but you're ineligible. You won recently.
Yeah.
You can speed dial me. I'll give you two choices. What's the number of deaths attributed to cardiovascular disease around the world? Is it 1/3 of the deaths or 3/4 of the deaths worldwide attributable to cardiovascular disease? I'll give you two choices: 1/3 or 3/4. 877-897-8255. If you speed dial me, I'm off the air, and you make it before I get off the air, Stephen will still give you credit. You can win the $25 supplement gift card. What is the website for Flora Udo's Choice?
The udoschoice.com.
All right.
Is our website, and we talk about all the products that we've developed. udoschoice.com, and Facebook is Udo's Choice Official, and we keep in touch with people. If they have questions, we answer.
Good enough. We're going to go there and like the page. Dr. Erasmus, it's always a pleasure to have you on. I enjoy your insight, your point of view, your experience, and your straightforwardness. Thank you very much. Flora, great company. Take products because your health is your wealth.